Hi, we're Kim and Del. This is The Paddock, and this is our unique small home in the far north of Scotland. Recently, we've been sharing the story of how we ended up here. And if you've been following along with the series so far, you'll know that in the first 18 months of our journey to swapping nomad life for a tiny house, we bought this 0.4 acre plot of land to call home, found the brilliant team at Eco Living to design and build our dream house, and secured planning permission and quotes for our groundworks, connection to services, and the tiny house build itself. With the contract signed, materials ordered, and our build about to begin, our next step was to revisit our wee plot for the first time in over a year, to meet Caithness local Kevin Ross, to map out our groundworks. What day is it today?
8th, maybe?
8th of December. It is Sunday, the 8th of December. We're on our way up to the paddock, so we have not been here since end of September last year. We've only actually been to the plot that we bought twice before, and the last time we were there was just before the sale properly went through. So this is rather exciting, and we are off to meet Kevin, the guy who's going to do the groundworks for us and walk through the site, mark out the location for the parking area and the access and where the house is going to be and stuff. We've not seen it in winter. We've not seen it without a horse having been keeping the grass cut. So I don't really know what it's going to look like. It's quite daunting. Maybe it's completely overgrown. I don't know. We stayed in Inverness last night at a friend's. So it's about a little over 2-hour drive up to the plot now. What have you? Right, Goldsby, coffee stop. Oh, can't wait to get a haircut. This is ridiculous. Doing my nutting. Are you excited about going to the paddock, Del?
No. Not really.
Is that all you've got to say? You're not excited one bit?
No, I'm not excited about going to the paddock. I'm curious to see what condition it's in. Looking forward to speaking to Kevin and sorting out all those details, but I'm not excited, no.
Right, what emotions are going on then? If I'm the only one in this relationship that gets excited, apparently?
Mostly I'm just concentrating on driving and trying to enjoy what's on the radio and enjoy the nice morning light. Basically that's about it. The rest of it I'll think about when we get there. Nice and wide for the delivery.
I can see it. Welcome to the paddock. Imaginatively named so by us because when we bought it, it was being used as a paddock for a Shetland pony. But long before Corky grazed here, this was actually a school playground. And that building next to us is a former school and schoolmaster's house, dating from 1893. Pretty cool, hey? We have a beech hedge running along the southern boundary, old dry stone dikes along the western and northern boundaries, a gate leading into the farmer's field behind us, and a wooden fence along the eastern boundary with our neighbours. Their garage and the old boys' toilet is at the northeastern corner, and we have mature sycamore trees in the northwestern corner, and 3 young trees still to be identified along the eastern boundary. There's an old chicken run by the sycamore trees, and wooden fences around the septic tank and the trees that were used to keep the pony out. Our access track has to come in at the southwest corner of the plot. Hello!
Here we are. Fine. Pretty quiet this morning. Okay. Not much traffic. Snow on the road. This might be a bit more overgrown, but it's too bad.
Yeah, that hedge, obviously I've got to take a scalp of it out for getting us a road in.
Yeah.
So
I hadn't even considered that might be a possibility.
So what, the bit that you take out, you could put somewhere else?
Well, yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Very good idea, Kevin.
What about over there beside your neighbour?
That sounds magic.
I'm not saying it's going to come perfect, but now is the time. If we're going to do something, now is the time because things are dying off, and I've moved trees before, stuff that's not huge, and if we get it planted and get the roots going before the springtime. If you keep it watered, it'll come. So we've done that and it worked. So that's what I was thinking initially when I was here looking at it to start with. I thought, oh, well, that hedge could possibly go over there somewhere, possibly.
Yeah.
But if you're on for
Nice.
that.
I like that
Definitely.
idea.
Good idea.
So obviously, yeah, we're coming in here
Yeah.
soil-wise. Obviously, initially just cast it to the side, but are we wanting to just spread it along that bottom edge? Just come along that bottom side there, somewhere, obviously, or at the back, slightly. Where it's, obviously, it's slightly higher where the septic tank is.
Yeah.
So to fill that hole in a little bit, you could put some in that back corner, just so that everything's a bit.
Yeah.
Evened out. So we
It's
were
obviously a bit difficult at the moment because you're seeing it as a bit of a wilderness. So
Yeah.
trying to get levels and looking at things. And
I think we were imagining for sure that we would put some new planting of trees along the boundary just to create a sort of screening.
Between them and
So you're better to do planting at this time of year then?
planting is better from now till before the spring, March, April. Starting to get past your planting time then for like trees especially. And
The idea of just spreading the soil out around those areas as you go seems fine to me. But
Yeah.
what do you think?
and there's a good depth of soil. There will be a good depth of soil here. It's not obviously not been touched, so you're probably 300, maybe slightly more. It's just obviously to try and landscape it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've no strong opinions about the soil.
Hadn't really thought about it, but
No,
yeah,
hadn't
I
really
think
we don't have
reusing
much
it
experience
sounds
of
good.
this,
Yeah, we're totally newbies. No idea. So
Well, got to start somewhere. Eh?
Exactly. And
Yeah,
what about all this like vegetation? Is it worth just cutting all that back?
I've got a flail for the digger,
Uh-huh.
so maybe ideal in here
Yeah.
because that'll take it right back, and then I rake it with a rake that's on the digger.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
grasses will come back up.
Cool. Yeah, before we get the delivery of the building up, then
Yeah,
that would be a good time
so the
to
things are
clear
looking-
it out. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So we take the section of the hedge out, and then
In with our road.
Yeah.
basically, I think as minimal a space as we can take over with the driveway, the better. We'd like to try and keep as much of like the greenery. and
Yeah,
usable
no,
space.
100% agree. Yeah.
So I think on the plans it has to be essentially car parking for 2 cars and a turning space, and then whatever the legal amount coming in was it 6 meters or something from the road?
8
It has to be
metres.
8 meters.
8 meters.
Yeah.
As long as there's one can sit on the road and as long as there's a space for someone to reverse in or enough
Yeah.
to get to.
I mean, we're only going to have one.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't even have a
Sounds
car
like
right
that.
now. We just keep borrowing cars, and we will eventually only have one. So
Yeah,
for us, day to day, it's just going to be the one.
According to the planning, you need to have space for 2 and a turning space. That's it.
Yeah.
So our main concern is taking up as little room as possible.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No, that's
I
fine.
guess like as close to the wall as we can get.
Without damaging that beautiful
No,
wall.
yeah,
I
well,
love that wall.
And still having room to open a door and get in and out, you know. But
So
like,
we'll come probably off that wall a metre anyway,
yeah,
Aye, cool.
and then take the road up. And
take it up as. Was it rough here yesterday?
it was just a normal day in Caithness, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit windy and it was a bit rainy, but nothing that was really out the way. I think further south was obviously and
Yeah, down in Wales, South England, looked like it was.
getting a lot worse than
Yeah.
we were getting. Eh? I had the drawings somewhere, and I'm terrible with emails.
Do you have it handy?
There we go. Yeah. So what have we got here? So we'll have about 20 metres. Well, it's
over 8 meters.
18 metres and then 8 metres. I'll just double check that that is actually.
But that's from the road, so that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
actually
from the
come
road.
that
No,
far.
so that's
it's
not
not like
far in,
it's
yeah.
8 meters from the hedge there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, it's only 3 meters coming in here.
There's 6 metres. That's you're not be far off there from you where you have to actually
Okay. And
That's
so then
the-
it's just enough space after that
just
for
for basically that.
car parking.
That's even plenty there, right?
I mean, if it was less than that, great.
Yeah.
I guess, will you just be able to kind of figure out what would be the ideal size for the car? What material is it going to be? So obviously that's tarmac. I
Well,
take
that
it.
will be tarmac eventually.
What about
That's-
this bit?
So, what do you want? It'll be stone,
I've no
obviously.
idea.
So, there's a
What's the
the
options?
quarry. Yeah, the quarry over there, and it's so there's good stone in that quarry over there, which is we're surrounded by stone here. Like it doesn't have far to go down. You're hitting rock, and usually in Caithness.
Yeah.
So yeah, the stone is like a 2-inch stone with fines in it.
What kind of colour?
Blue,
Nice.
blue. Very blue.
Like a grey blue or actually blue?
Blue.
Really?
Dark blue, aye. Dark blue with white in it.
Oh wow. As an actual
Guns.
Caithness stone?
Well, it is Caithness stone, but it's Whin stone.
When? W-H-I-N?
I think that's what it's called. So there's a lot of Caithness flag here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
they generally speaking, they have to take the top layer off maybe 20, 30 metres of stuff, well, something like that, to get to the good flag. And that top layer, which is all good stone, they crush it all down.
Yeah.
Use that, but this nearest quarry is over there, and that's it's a different. It's not flag quarry, it's that Whin stone, which is right hard, and it's a kind of dark blue.
So that's basically what you were thinking.
That's
That's
what
what you were doing planning.
That's what I've been using now.
Sounds
That's
alright.
what I've kind of gauged it on, because they're the
I
closest.
was not keen on those like bright orange chips that you see.
Oh no.
Everywhere. I was like,
No. If you go
That's good.
if you go further west, yes, okay, there's sand and gravel up there, and that's your nearest quarry, so that's your cheapest options. But yeah, in Caithness we're full of
sounds good.
blue stone now. Well, if it was a long road and you're not going to have, then people are using tar planings because it's all reusable now. They're lifting the tar on the main roads with the machines,
Oh yeah.
and that gets carted back to the quarries normally, or
Oh, yeah.
so they're like it's good stuff, because if you do it in the summertime, tar planings, and roll it in tight, it nearly goes back down like a tarred road again.
Yeah.
And it lasts, because we've got so much rainfall up here. And if it's like, my driveway into my house is like nearly half a mile long or something, and it's shared by people, so the postie goes up and down at 100 mile an hour, and the delivery vans, stone just washes out.
Yeah.
Aye.
Use tar planings, it doesn't wash the same.
Yeah.
So here, no, you'll just be stone,
Yeah.
clean chip to finish it off.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a 20 mil chip or something. So then you're getting out your car, everything's clean. If you put the type 1 down and don't put chip on it, there's fines in it, it goes on your feet. But there's nothing wrong with it.
What's type 1?
So type 1 is that's what your sub base is, so that's what you use to put down to start with. Or
Okay. Yeah.
you can put bigger stuff to start with, and then so the crusher run is the normal, that's 6-inch stuff, but 6-inch stone with fines in it,
Yeah.
with smaller stone in it, and then your top layer is usually type 1, which is about a 2-inch stone
Yeah.
with fines in it.
Okay.
Whack it in, and then
And then we'll have these chips.
you
on
can
top.
have chip on top, blue chip on top, and that's just
Yeah, sounds good.
slightly cleaner, you know.
Yep. Okay, so you'll do that.
Will do.
You'll move that bit of hedge that you
Hedge
take
there,
out and
move
put
it,
it.
put it up there.
Well, maybe we'll walk over and see, but yeah, somewhere over there. And then yeah, we've got the idea for this. And then you kind of I take it you've worked with Scottish Power and you know how all that works. Scottish Water.
Scottish Water.
Yeah, all that.
uh,
I think you need to do a meeting with them or something.
So they'll come out here and check that I've exposed the main. So I have to expose the main, and I have to have the track dug. They'll check the track. So there's got to be check valves, and the boundary box has got to be a metre off the main. So we'll find the main. I've got
Yeah.
to put a boundary box in.
Yeah.
I'll also put a check valve in there as well. And then when we get up here, you can put it into a box until it goes into the building.
Yeah.
And then you put a check valve and a tap and a drip tap, drainer tap in there, in a box. And then once the building's up and everything's finished, then you just connect it in.
Okay. We would like to kind of future-proof the electricity and the water so that we can divert it to other parts of the plot in the future if we've got another little something or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that something you can do when you're
that's
putting
no
in the
problem.
pipe in?
Yeah.
I can't remember what my brother says. A teacock or
That's
stopcock,
the
whatever it is.
stopcock, but you can put a T in it and then branch it off and have a blank end ready before you can want to put it to somewhere else.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah,
you'll be able to do
that's not a problem. Aye.
Do you know, I think we'll need like a plumber and an electrician to do like the final connections at the time. Have you got local contracts, I take it?
You're starting to swear at people there with that. That's in Caithness. No, jinx. Yes, I do know, boys. Yeah, getting people.
Yeah.
Trigger. But yeah, we've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, trades are all really, really busy up here, eh? Just unless you're, you need to be kind of 3, 4, 5 months and telling people could get them. It's a nightmare. Yes, if you've got a burst, you get a plumber, but it's usually just a
Even for just a wee job.
Really?
honestly, yeah.
Aye.
Nightmare.
Not that many?
Not many.
Okay.
Not enough.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
we can
not
give them
enough.
warning then, right?
We've got plenty of time. Yeah, we've got plenty of time.
I guess we don't know specific dates, but
No, but if
Knowing that there'll be a job around,
Aye.
I don't know what's going to be, April maybe or something.
yeah.
Okay,
That-
so water's going to be there, and then you'll do the septic tank.
So we'll find it. So that obviously over at the septic.
Our
tank
plot
here.
came with a septic tank already on site. A massive one that was originally installed for the school. and is still connected to the neighbouring former school to this day. It was agreed when our plot went on the market that whatever new house would be sited here could connect to the existing septic tank as well. So the plan was to share it with our neighbours.
So that's easy, that's a straightforward. The electric is going to come from,
I guess it's over
I'm
near
just
where
looking
that
at that
pylon is.
pole over there.
Yeah. I guess it's near there. It's on
It's on the drawing.
So as far as I know, they won't have been contacted yet about anything because we didn't know who
No,
it was
no,
that had it.
no, that's right,
And I think it's just getting permission.
The SSE will be sorting that out because it's obviously you have to supply power, so I suspect, but I'll find that out.
I don't know if SSE will actually contact them for
Them.
the permission or if that's up to
Well, they should be doing it because it's their cable that's going in, so it's them.
Okay.
And what will happen probably is I'll dig the track and I have to supply the sand. They'll come with their cable and they'll lay it in. Now, because they're so busy and they've not got enough staff, they've got a subcontractor who comes out and does all the connections.
Right,
so they
okay.
come out with so they get the local tractor guys. So that's fine. Get the cable and put it in, and the SSE are pretty decent to deal with. They're probably one of the easier ones to deal with.
So with Scottish Water, it said we had like 6 months to accept the quote or something like. With them, they gave us like an estimate, but it was like, oh, you have to actually apply for a formal quote or something. So should we be doing that?
Yes,
getting that
go
done
ahead,
then?
start
Because
sorting
that and the water and everything could just be done. It could be done 2
Yes,
months before
yes,
the
of
house
course it
arrives.
does.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so just get that done. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and definitely start because by the time March, April comes next year, you might get in, but you know, it will take a bit of time now.
Okay.
Side of things.
So we'll do that.
Especially more so maybe with Scottish Water.
I think that one's fine. You just accept the quote or something
Then they
online.
just-
I think we have to. I think you had to arrange a pre-start meeting. It said to meet on site.
Yeah.
I think to discuss how the works were going to be done. So maybe that's before you
Yeah,
start.
well, I can do that because I know the local boys. So if it's as long as it's on the system and they can pull it up on their thing,
Yeah.
then I can phone the local boys and they've got it on their thing because they can't go to a job unless there's a meeting. So you've got a phone
Aye. Yeah.
and they're monitored and the computer tells them you've got to
Yeah,
go.
Here, so obviously, yeah, we're going to go through here.
Maybe there's enough. That pole there.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though. Could be one further over because obviously there's a transformer on that. Must be that one.
Because certainly in the drawings from SSEN,
It looks like it's there.
It
Yeah.
was just behind the
House. So
the
that's
house.
It was on the other side of the fence, which makes sense, but
Yeah.
before the second fence.
Ah, well, that's
So it's that one, yeah,
That's one
for
there.
sure.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
you
Well,
just
that's just
dig
a
a
little track
straight line
straight into
Aye.
here. And then that's just the building then really. Yeah. Are we going to peg it out roughly or are we?
That would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, just stood in cow
Sorry.
shit. Oh, that is biting.
Do you know tomorrow's supposed to be black car, beautiful.
I know, but we have to give my brother his car back tonight.
I'll get do you want me to get a tape measure and
Yeah, that'd be good.
But, pretty good.
That table is here.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool. There's our outdoor dining table sorted.
Have you got dimensions?
Yeah. Yeah, that seems bang on.
Are you wanting you want me to put the spray paint in from?
Yeah, let's do that. Is that right?
You've got a red line of what you've got, eh?
Yeah.
That's your house. That spray paint is maybe not going to be perfectly straight.
That's fine. So here I am standing in our future living room. It might be just a big red rectangle in a grassy field, But this outline felt like a very tangible step closer to our real-life tiny house, which would be landing here within a few months. And that was a very exciting prospect indeed.
Very happy to be back here and love it even more than the last time, which is always good, seeing as it's actually ours. So Kevin is just heading off. We have mapped out the boundaries of where the house is going to be, which is quite exciting to see it like that. The place is not looking as overgrown as I thought it might be, which is also good. And yeah, just pretty happy with everything. There was a couple of trees had blown down, some of the wee ones on the boundary fence, so the neighbour was saying he'd taken them out. But yeah, the big ones behind us there are looking good. Excited, very exciting, and I think it still looks great even in winter, Del.
It does look great, yeah.
So that's good. All seasons. The paddock for all seasons. Very good.
Hello.
I love this little part of the plot. I absolutely adore these old stone dike walls. Yeah, covered in moss and lichen, absolutely beautiful. Delighted to have this as our boundary. It's just so pretty. Yeah, this little bit is like the magic forest. This is like probably my favourite part of the paddock. You can just walk in amongst all these trees with the stone dike walls there. It's so cool. Totally magical little spot. You can just imagine all the little kiddies like running around and playing here. 100 years ago or whenever it was that this was the school playground. That's very cool. And we just got farmers' fields behind us. So lots of natural sounds like sheep and crows and cows, and the odd car every now and again because there is a road out front. That's lovely. These trees are like totally covered in lichen as well.
Yeah.
Is that healthy?
I do not know.
I mean, it looks nice, but I don't know if it's healthy.
Why would it be unhealthy?
I don't know. It doesn't mean that they've like got issues.
It doesn't. In fact, lichen growing on a tree is a sign of very good air quality and little pollution, which I suppose is to be expected in a lovely rural environment like this. We waved goodbye to the paddock, happy to let Kevin crack on with the groundworks in his own time, and hit the road for the 6-hour drive south to Glasgow, where we were flat-sitting for friends for a few months. Over the next few days, Sam lodged the Water Bylaws Domestic Connection Form, aka the WB1 form, with Scottish Water, to get us officially in the system. And he requested a formal connection offer with SSEN for our electricity. SSEN had a number of follow-up questions relating to the demands that we might be putting on the grid, with electric vehicles, air source heat pumps or solar panels, etc. At this stage, we didn't have plans to install any of these things, but we're keen to keep the option open, especially for installing solar PV panels in the future. However, SSEN advised that they wouldn't future-proof a new connection, and the formal quote would be provided for our current demand needs only. Their turnaround for responding with a formal quote was 8 weeks. Meanwhile, back in Glasgow, Del and I were still yakking on about tiles.
This is the tile that we want to use for our bathroom floor, including the shower area. But we need to test whether or not it is going to be slippy when there's water on it. So don't be getting any extreme close-ups of my feet there, Del, alright? Nobody needs to see that. I've not even moisturised them in like yonks. But let's give it a... Oh, this is going to be cold. I'm going to use hot water. Okay, let's pretend that's the shower. A little water in there, showery. Oh, it's flooded because I've got a lovely rain shower. Yeah, that feels well grippy. Yeah, you'd be like standing there in your shower doing all this, right? Do. That's what I do, literally with my shower towel. Not like that. But like shower towel, moving my feet. Do, 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 do. I don't feel like there's any risk of me slipping right now in the way that I have done in some other showers.
I think what's more the question is if someone is like walking from the dry onto an already wet floor and they're walking relatively quickly and they put their foot down, is there going to be enough grip or is it going to slide?
Who's in that much of a hurry for their shower though?
Some people do. Some people rush around all the time, and when they do, they fall over, crack their head and die.
Let's hope that's not foreshadowing, Del. Oh, come on, the only bit that's going to be wet is the bit that's the actual shower, and anyone goes into it.
Also the bit, because it's a wet room effect, remember?
Yeah, but there's going to be a glass screen there.
There's going to be splashing, the water's going
A tiny bit of splashing, but like the movement, most of the movement in and out of the bathroom throughout the day is just going to be like to the toilet and the sink, which is not going to be affected by a wet floor. The main wet floor area is the actual like showered area itself. Right, do you want to have a go, Del? I think this needs 2 opinions. And I definitely will not be zooming in on your feet because they are minging.
Definitely slippy.
What?
If I'm walking, I put my weight on that, my foot slides out, and you come along, dry floor, dry floor, dry floor.
But
Definitely a bit of slippage.
But that's when there's surface water sitting there, and there's only surface water sitting there because we're testing this on the floor without a drain. That's all going to be on a slight angle and it's going to be draining into a drain.
I mean, it's not super slippy if you're just standing around, moving around in the shower.
And that's the main time that people will be doing that.
But the danger time is getting in and out of the shower or walking from the dry onto the wet.
Okay, well, you are not going to get, one is not going to get tiles that are like 100% grippy anti-slip tiles that are good looking. And seeing as we want the entire floor to be like that, there might be a little bit of compromise there, and ourselves and anyone staying at the place needs just like, you know, an adult reminder, yo, be careful on wet floors.
Standing on it, you're not going to like, oh, I'm not going to slip over. I think we should check the options that they had in the workshop. That other company, which you said you didn't see at the time,
Okay.
but is also like Raven Black, and I think that had a higher slip rating or something.
This is R10.
What?
This is R10.
This is R10?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that was maybe R11 or something.
I don't know, I think it might have been R2D2. Not even a smile!
So I don't think that's a definite like. I think I have a concern about it.
We were just speaking to Sam about the electricity connection, something to do with that. And he told us that they actually started building yesterday. They put down the floor yesterday. It's just the joists and stuff, but still very exciting. And the Nordpan stuff, so everything that's going to be on the walls and stuff is due to arrive today. So we have some pictures that just got emailed through from Maggie of the various bits and bobs that have arrived. So they've also been ordering exciting things like the lights and stuff that we wanted from this marine salvage place. Your download has started. Del's out at Lidl or Aldi or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and open these. I'm too excited to wait for him. Extract. Oh, extra large, please. Oh wow, that is the base of the house. Oh, how weird. Oh wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh wow, wow. Oh wow. Look, that's even on top of the joists and everything. Oh wow. God, they knocked that up quick, didn't they? That was just in one day. Wow, that is so weird to think that that is the entire size of the house. I hope it doesn't feel too small when we're actually in it. Oh, now I'm feeling a wee bit guilty of looking at this without Del. Although I'm the one that gets way more excited about this stuff than him. Probably won't even care. Oh!
There's our wee bedside lights.
Oh, I feel really sad that we weren't there to see this. That would have been amazing. I thought that we were going to do this in January. Oh well, we will go down next week. Wow, I guess that's where our big bedroom window is going to be. Yeah, definitely need to get down there and see this for real. Hello! Del! I'm just super excited because there's like actual photos of the start of our house, Del.
Alright.
Come and see them! Come on, come on!
This is like actually super real, Del. They have built the bottom of the house.
Come and see it!
Does it look good? Looks good.
Del, there's like 27 photos you can flick through. That's our house. Maggie says the team are loving working with regular right angles for a change. And the material for the walls and the roof is arriving any minute now. They've got the forklift primed.
So that's the joists for the floor, and
Yeah.
then the insulation goes in there.
Yeah, keep flicking, you'll see it.
Cool. It's like a giant ladder laid down.
I know. Yeah, so you can see a bit of insulation there. They started it yesterday, so some of the photos were from yesterday and some were just from this afternoon. There's our bedside lights.
Very good.
Aren't they really cool? And they look lovely against the wood.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like proper real, Del.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to see
Oh,
the
super,
start
super exciting.
and it taking shape.
Are you excited about this?
Mildly.
Mildly. What does get you excited though?
Cool.
I feel like I've been a really slurpy tea drinker this
You-
afternoon.
you-
I'm not normally, I don't know what that's all
I've,
about.
I've got a slurp in my ear.
Alright.
Yeah, great. Good start. I mean, you're not seeing much at the moment, but
That's well exciting. You're not seeing much. That's the entire floor of our house. The base. They've actually started. And do not cut flanges, Del. Do you hear me?
I could see that. All about blancmanges. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put the washing away now. We're
The
not
washing, the shopping.
shopping.
A few days later, Sam sent us a video and more photos of Jack, Tam and Lewis working on our build at the Echo Workshop in Dumfries and Galloway. We couldn't believe how quick progress was coming along, with the base of the house and the walls all up within just 3 days. The materials used are 3-ply spruce construction panels, timber JJI beams, glulam ring beams, and 200mm of sheep wool insulation. I was absolutely buzzing to see our new home in real life, and Del was mildly excited, which apparently is the most enthusiasm we're going to get out of him. If you're enjoying the journey so far, please subscribe to continue following along. Next time, we'll be taking you with us to the workshop to see our tiny house build for the very first time. Until then, cheerio from us, the hogs in the paddock.